Happy holidays from 2K Sports. It's time for NBA action. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan. Alongside tonight, Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy. With Allie LaForce reporting from the sideline. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now, here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. They tell a great story. Look at Orlando. They're stuck in the same spot, but still a top 10 team.
And right now for the 76ers, they've been middle of the pack for most of the season. This just might be who they are. Not a great team, but at least they aren't bringing up the rear.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Turner at center with Antetokounmpo next to him. Rollins is out there with Kobe White, and it's Prince in at the 3 slot. And for Philadelphia, they've got Jonas. Also, Maxey out there. Edgecombe is out there with Joel Embiid. Well, Greg, hadn't this been a fun season so far? And it feels like the highlights just become more and more spectacular.
And that's because these guys are so competitive, trying to constantly one-up each other, and the fans are the beneficiaries.
Here's Prince after the made shot from Joel Embiid. Kicks it out to Prince. From outside, off the mark. Over in the corner, Edgecombe. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Yeah, the defender all over.
Philadelphia shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
And last season, 77% from the line. They could usually get the job done there.
Here's White. And now just over a minute played here in the first. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
And with how explosive Maxey is, he's not your average guard in the paint.
Here's White. And again, the Bucks miss. Now the 76ers with it. They've got an 8-0 run. Well, Greg, we know at his peak, Joel Embiid, one of the elite two-way centers to ever play in the NBA.
The former league MVP, but when you weigh close to 300 pounds, it moves like he did. Not entirely surprising that his lower extremities took a toll.
And so now a timeout called by Doc Rivers. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Antetokounmpo looking it over. Prince kicks to Antetokounmpo. Drills it from outside.
Well, it took them 4 tries to get their first bucket. Let's see if they can build off that.
Philadelphia moving the ball around. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet, we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Here's Rollins. White the pass to Rollins. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
Yeah, you have to pay attention to White. So that'll open up the three-point line. Great kick by Kobe.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Earlier, I spoke with Nick Nurse. Coach reminded his guys that Giannis is one of the most dangerous players out there. He told his forwards that anytime he takes 2 steps, they'll need to impose their will to limit momentum. He said, quote, "If we're intimidated, we've already lost. Step up and deny his path." Guys?
And Allie, thanks so much. And Philadelphia making a change here. Larson's checked in. The 76ers leading by 6. Now, here's Maxey. His last outing, he had 18 points.
What a defensive effort. Not only pressuring the shooter, but also collecting the miss.
And Turner kicks to Prince. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. For Philadelphia, they've gone 5 of 6 so far from the field to start out the game.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. Takes it inside. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Well, to me, White is at his best going downhill in attack mode.
Antetokounmpo defending. Pass to Embiid, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Miles Turner. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Philadelphia.
Well, they've set the tone early with their pace. So important to capitalize on transition opportunities, and it keeps the defense off balance.
And guys, they've also done a great job generating offense from their defense, forcing turnovers and making the defense pay for those mistakes.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Javi Portis is checked in for Miles Turner. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Prince. And it's A.J. Green in for Kobe White.
Better than most centers from the line. Embiid exceptional with his hands.
He doesn't get the second one. Pass to Green from the baseline. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
That's an easy. We call those bunnies. That's what they need.
To the inside. And Edgecombe gets it to go. Edgecombe's got 6 points.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Here's Giannis. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
Well, he can be like a train on rails when Giannis is driving at the rim. Impossible to throw him off course.
Edgecombe with it. Antetokounmpo defending. Bucket is good.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
There's 42 seconds left in the first. Out to Kuzma. Giannis with it. He has 5. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Maxey.
Well, Antetokounmpo is such a tough cover. Just dares the defense to foul him on the way.
Milwaukee making a switch. Harris is checked in, and both free throws good for Giannis. The 76ers leading by 5. Pass to Beasley. To the middle. It's stolen by Harris. And now it's Green running. He can go all the way. A wide open look here for Kuzma. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
You gotta be cognizant of where Kuzma is at all times. A really dependable shooter from the perimeter.
Simmons can't get it to go. And so lots of scoring in that competitive first quarter. 76ers lead by 2. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And guys, what's your take so far on Philadelphia?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Yeah, they've made a point to get inside on this defense, and it's been working like a charm early on.
Embiid climbs the ladder, if that's even possible.
And you put the ball anywhere within a 3-foot radius of the rim, and Embiid's gonna go get it. And he's also coming with bad intentions.
Green drives in.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
Milwaukee's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Kuzma, a good look. No good. That would have tied it. The 76ers leading. Embiid sets the pick for Isaac. Down low and stolen by Kuzma. And they're running. Fires from the line. Simmons pulls it in. Stan every night. Kuzma finds a way to contribute on the offensive end.
Yeah, Kevin, look, I think what Kuzma does is he'll find a way to score the ball. He'll do it running the floor. He'll do it cutting. He'll do it on the offensive boards. And he can make jump shots. He's got a lot of ways to score, and he can take what the defense gives.
And so now a timeout called by Doc Rivers. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Edgecombe, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Jonas comes in for Malik Beasley. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Green kicks to White. It's sent back down by Simmons.
The length. Simmons just overpowering with that reach.
Here's Edgecombe. 6 points for him. Inside, here's Isaac. And Isaac throws it down.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And guys, you cannot allow that in a close game. You have to make it harder than that.
Green, the pass to Portis. And Embiid pulls it down. Philadelphia leading by 4. Here's Edgecombe. Oh! And it's sent back by Prince. To the paint, and White kicks to Portis. Simmons pulls it in.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
And let's take a peek at the players contending for a spot in the dunk contest this year. Each and every one of these guys can do amazing things around the bucket.
And they will. I guarantee you that we're going to see things in this year's contest that we've never seen before. Those fellas have some tricks up their sleeve for sure.
Well, you look at Edgecombe, almost all the way up there in the top spot. I don't know if he'll make it to number 1, but you'd have to say he's going to be a part of the contest for sure.
It's looking that way, and the contest will be a lot better off having him in it. He always puts on a show.
And so that's the breakdown as it currently stands. We'll be keeping you all updated with the latest info and, of course, our final list of contestants as we get closer.
Yeah, and if they don't invite me to be a judge, I'm still going.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy. Maxey's checked in for Joel Embiid. And Milwaukee with a change here, too. Collins is checked in. Well, you think about clutch players, Greg, you think scoring. But is that accurate? Or can clutch be in any facet of the game?
It's in all phases. And you think of guys who always seem to come up with that crucial rebound or that big-time stop. Being clutch comes down to will as much as skill.
From deep, Maxey. Rebound, Milwaukee. Coming off that loss against the Nets.
In the NBA, you've got to keep pace. It's a fast track out there, and I thought their lack of hustle defensively was the story of the game.
Yeah, poor communication at the defensive end. Many of the rotations were late.
Good ball movement here by the 76ers. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. White, wide open. He fires. That 3 off the mark. Philadelphia leading by 4. Simmons finds Isaac. Here's Jonas. Buries the long-range jumper. Jonas has got 8. Oh, no, he may have gotten injured right there. He's in a lot of pain.
And I feel like we see this all too often. Injuries, they play such a big part of the game.
Yeah, these kind of things really test your depth. Hopefully, it's not too serious.
There's 47 seconds left now here in the second. Prince wide open. Tyrese Maxey grabs the miss.
I mean, that's the shot to take. He just couldn't get it to go.
Here's Edgecombe. Whoa!
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. And it's Jonathan Isaac with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And Philadelphia making a change here.
Substitution for your 76ers.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo. Tight defense on him. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And it's White missing.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Yeah, and sometimes guys just start pressing. The best thing for him is to just slow it down and concentrate on solid shot selection.
And the first half is now in the books. Philadelphia ahead, up 9. Well, we've got a moment now. Let's go courtside to Allie LaForce. Allie.
Thanks a lot. Well, Coach Nurse, seems like your defensive execution has been pretty sound. What are you seeing from your team?
Really solid, right? Not very many mistakes. We're helping where we're supposed to help. We're sending guys the right direction. Pretty solid.
All right, Allie, thanks for that. We'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in just a moment.
Hey folks, first off, looking ahead to All-Star Weekend. And guys, allow me to digress. Anybody care to explain what I saw in the catering area a few minutes ago?
No, Ernie. Shaq started it. I promise you, Ernie, it was not me. I never throw the first chicken wing.
Yeah, I can't believe you just snitched Kenny.
Well, I don't care who did it. You're both cleaning it up.
But Ernie was Kenny.
Turning back now to our game, lots of positives in that first half for the 76ers.
They're teaching a course on the interior, Shaq, the philosopher of the big Aristotle.
Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, 1 half to go. We're seeing a tremendous game from VJ Edgecombe.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
Getting underway in the second half, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers. Turner at center with Antetokounmpo next to him. White is out there with Rollins, and it's Prince in at the small forward position. Embiid with the screen on White. Maxey, and the layup is good. Maxey's got the lead up to 11 now for the 76ers.
And in that pick-and-roll action, you have to stop the ball first. Maxey too good with the rock in his hand.
Giannis, that's a two-pointer. Jonas grabs the rebound.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Cans the shot with nobody near him. Rollins got 9 points.
Yeah, this is when they need to lean on him more. Get him the ball and let him build some momentum.
Embiid with the screen on White. Maxey with it, picked up by Turner. Embiid, no good. Bucks trail by 8. So let's head to the sideline. We've got some news on Ben Simmons. Allie, what do they say?
Hey guys, the head athletic trainer of the 76ers was able to update me on the situation. They told me it's a collapsed lung, a serious situation, and we're all hoping that he's okay. So this team is starting the year off with some tough news. But if there's a silver lining, it's a long season, so they have plenty of time to make the necessary adjustments.
Thank you, Allie. We appreciate the update.
Well, look, injuries take a mental toll as well. These guys all want to be contributing to the best of their ability. It's tough to sit out and watch.
Take your focus off Maxey for 1 second, and he will let it fly from out there.
And timeout called by Doc Rivers. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Courtesy of the 2K leaderboard, here's a peek at the league's top scorers from a season ago. Second is Tyrese Maxey.
And looking back, his points per game really underscored the fact that he never took a game off. I mean, one special performance after another all season long.
Here's Rollins. No one near Turner as he lets it go. And that one comes up a bit short. Inside, here's Edgecombe. Milwaukee with the rebound. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. The shot by Turner, no good. Philadelphia leading by 9. Pass to Edgecombe. Maxey feeling it out a bit. Beyond the arc. Prince grabs the miss. And so it's Prince with it. He brings it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. And it's White missing.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce since he's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thanks. Tyrese Maxey, a late first-round pick back in 2020. He's become an all-star. He said, quote, "I've always had that chip with me from day one. I had to earn everything I got from a basketball perspective and make a name for myself. I try hard to foresee and envision this." Back to you.
The drive for greatness, something to watch. All right, Allie, we appreciate the report. And the 76ers making a change here. Larson's checked in, and Milwaukee with a change here, too. Portis, he's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo, and that one misses. No luck that time either. Bucks trail by 9. Here's Rollins. The shot's good on the assist by Prince. Rollins got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Bucks. To the middle. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. He's got 6.
Well, that's a great pass. He has the timing and rhythm of a metronome.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. An efficient score. Kobe White effective with or great without the ball in his hands.
And that's a rare quality. A guard who can break you down off the bounce, but also willing to give it up and then zip to an open spot. It just makes him so difficult to defend.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Kuzma's checked in. Bucks trail by 7. Here's White. And a miss there on the triple.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
And keeping that head on a swivel, Maxey anticipating his man to be there off that pick and roll and delivers a nice dime.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
Well, I've been a little surprised by how many mid-range jump shots they're taking and hitting. But so far, that seems to be the recipe that's working for them.
And another thing, guys, they dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. A.J. Green comes in for Prince. And it's Jang in for Kobe White. Kuzma left side. And again, the Bucks miss.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
And down it goes, jamming that one home.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. That shot off. Good D by Embiid. Philadelphia leading by 12. Into the lane, and the dunk by Edgecombe.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
Well, clearly the defense has had no answer for them. Might be time to try something different.
It's good.
Well, offensively, he's doing his best to keep them in this game. But they might need someone else to step up as well.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers. Up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been active and effective. Right back after this break. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Wow, that was an absolute masterpiece of an assist. He knew exactly when to deliver the ball, and it made for a beautiful score.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Edgecombe is out there with Isaac. Then there's Jonas. Then there's Kyle Anderson. And it's Larson in at the shooting guard position. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Isaac with the steal. Pass to Jonas. Plays it up and banks it in.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Bucks trail by 16. Green drives in. Here's Kuzma. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
That is a great possession. Get Kuzma the ball, and Kyle will drill those catch and shoot chances.
Free throw dropped for Edgecombe. Malik Beasley, he's checked in for the 76ers. Turner's checked in for Milwaukee. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
We expect nothing less. He's generally been very good at the line.
Here's Jonas. And it falls over the rim and in. And the 76ers lead by 17.
Well, their schemes have been effective, and he's been a significant part of their focus.
Green dishes to Antetokounmpo. Down low, inside, Giannis drops it in.
And Giannis seems almost automatic from that close. You have to deny the entry or he'll burn you.
Here's Larson. Blanketed by the D, fights to the rim for the layup.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Giannis passes to Kuzma. Fast break, Philadelphia. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. That does not go.
Yeah, there's really no excuse for missing that one. That's just a blown opportunity.
Antetokounmpo. Giannis with the hustle points.
Yeah, what a save by Giannis. He should always be crashing the offensive glass like this.
And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. And the Bucks with some changes. Taurean Prince, he's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. Rollins comes in for Jang, and it's Kobe White in for Green. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
I had a chance to find out what Nick Nurse was discussing with his players. He told his guys, quote, "Do not get complacent. No coasting to the finish line here. Stay on the gas, keep the energy up, and close it out." Coach doesn't just want them to hang on to this lead. He wants them to extend it.
Terrific, Allie. We appreciate the report. White against Maxey. The 10-foot jumper hits.
Well, as a guard like White, you need to score inside. Force teams to respect you everywhere.
Basket is good.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
First team foul.
And here is Turner. Antetokounmpo outside. Driving to the basket. Lays it in off the window.
And how about the splendid floor vision from Antetokounmpo? A good decision maker, improves his passing each and every year.
There's a screen. It's thrown by Antetokounmpo. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. And he banks the layup in.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Maxey fires. Embiid. It's stolen by White. Now Antetokounmpo. No good. Guys, a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, they definitely should use some clock here.
White covering. Now Embiid. It's good.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for Philadelphia.
Their inside game was what secured them to win tonight.
They had their way in the paint. And those are all high percentage shots. But the defense couldn't stop them from getting down low.
And every win important. And this one will go down as win number 3. And one of the league's top talents, game in and game out. And doing it here again in this one. A terrific night for VJ Edgecombe.
Well, he was the reliable option for them on just about every possession. So dependable, always making the right decision.
Embiid with the screen on Turner. Here's Embiid. That shot no good. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. It was a tale of two teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And Allie LaForce has got something now for us from the floor. Allie, take it away. Good stuff, Allie. Thanks. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. And for all of us here at the table, Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony and our terrific sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us tonight. We'll see you next time.